Hi Aries, this is Nyonjo from Truth Has Changed the Road. I'm here to do your May 2017 reading. First, I want to say thank you to all the people who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And so let's get started with your reading. Cerebral message for April 2017. Oh, sorry, for May 2017. It's May! May 2017 is forgiveness. So let's read what it means. I know some of y'all are like, forgiveness? But let's get to the meaning of it, okay, y'all? Don't jump the gun. So, this card's true essence lies in not harboring resentment. This card transcends forgiveness because its focus is on its attention, not on its pain. This may be a time of family healing. Can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? So the key ideas are wish fulfilled, holding on to dreams, past wounding. And the phrase that goes with it is, we never forgive others, only ourselves for having judged them. And your clarifying cards here are luck and earth. So, I think that phrase that really stands out is, can I forgive myself for loving people who have hurt me? Can I forgive myself for bringing in people into my life who who showed me disrespect and disregard? And one thing that I'll change a little bit about that card is, it's not necessarily you bringing it in, you know? I mean, there's decisions and choices that you made that, led you to be open to that person. But ultimately, it was the universe, it was fate, it was whatever you believe in that brought those people, that person, that opportunity, that failure into your life so you can learn a lesson from it. And that's what I'm getting with this luck card, is this sense of fatedness with the connection, opportunity, or less, or friendship, or whatever that you felt betrayed by, that you felt some type of way done wrong. And with the Earth card here, one of the central lessons of that connection or that relationship or that partnership is finding what really stabilizes you. Because you can see here with the card, it's like the triangle. And the triangle, a lot of times, is a sense of, there's different angles. Obviously, it's a triangle. But there's different methods or different ways of measuring stability. And there's different things that, I think one of the interesting things about this triangle being reversed too, it's like the foundation is turned on its head. And at the end of the day, the foundation is sort of this, you can see this bare bones. So it's asking you, or this lesson is kind of asking you, bare bones in the most simplest terms, to figure out what stability means for you. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't add, a footnote to it. Don't add a fucking essay to it. Like, one sentence, two sentence, three sentence. Well, that's almost a paragraph. It's an essay to some. Anyways, the words. It's just boil things down to the basic, and the other element of it is holding on to dreams past winning. And I think holding on to dreams, if you're able to have, there's your dreams, and dreams can be complicated and messy. Or they can just be complicated. I won't go to messy. I mean, they can be messy, but let me not get to that point yet. Dreams can be complicated and complex. But it's asking you to figure out what the root of that desire is. What the foundation, the bare bones foundation is to that desire. Why this desire that came in, manifested, came out, wasn't sustainable. So to show you that there's other forms of stability, there's other angles to look at stability, and how that can manifest into your life, that can be shaped, can be folded into your life by your hands or the universe's hands, or by the support of other people. Alright, so for the love party reading, for the singles here, you have the Devil and the Page of Pentacles. So with the Devil and the Page of Pentacles, I think this is just what I was it's referring to having a specific, being chained down to a specific form of stability, communicating specific forms of desires that you have to the people in persons or partnerships, potential partnerships, friendships, opportunities in your life. Feeling chained down to a specific way of doing it. Feeling like this is the only option. And I'm getting the sense of obsession or the sense of a sense of attachment, almost. But let's get more information. Yeah. So with the devil here in the star card in reverse, you know, it's that sense of healing that think something's being unhealed. That's kind of being the root of this attachment and this feeling of being chained to a specific idea of stability. And like I said, with one of your lessons that came from these connections of the people who are coming in, who are coming in and out of your life, the opportunities that are coming in and out of your life, it's having a different understanding and doing that work. And what will allow you to feel a lot more chained down is to integrate that introspection and apply it. Because you have the information. It's just a matter of applying it. And not letting anybody get away with any shit. You know, not letting... Like, you have these standards. Like I said, you have that sentence that centers the two. The basic expectations. And people are not meeting that basic expectations. They don't want to be there. Okay? You know they don't. It's 3-1 here. It's just blocking all the things. Holding on to that is just blocking all the things that you want from coming in. The people, opportunities, friendships, community. And with the Ace of Cups here, upright, it's saying that this emotional fulfillment and satisfaction is possible. You have the stirrings of it. You know, the Ace is the beginning. It's a new beginning. You have the stirrings of it. You have the inkling, you have the taste of it. But in order to turn that taste into a whole ass meal, you're going to have to plan and put in the work. And that's what this Hermit card is really asking you to do. Putting in the work by letting go of what has not been working, what you're overly investing in that is not giving you what you deserve in return, and turning your attention elsewhere. You know, this Page of Pentacles is facing away from the devil, saying, I'm going to offer my goods. I'm going to say goodies. I'm going to offer my goodies elsewhere. Okay, to someone who deserves it, to people who deserve it, who honor it and cherish it the way you are meant to be honored and cherished. You know? But you got to do that healing work to already get to that place, so. Let me not beat a dead horse. Okay, I hate that phrase, but I keep using it. It sounds so morbid. I love horses. I mean, I really don't. I'm not a horse girl, but I'm a cat person. But if someone was like beating a dead cat, I like die because I love my cat. So let me not. It's getting late. Okay, let me stop. I'm such a stranger. Okay, so for the couples here, you have the Moon in reverse. Alright, sorry y'all. The Moon in reverse and the Knight of Swords. So the path forward is going to result in facing your demons. You know, your demons are being exposed or rearing their ugly heads and be like, hey, look at me, look at me. And this is not just your demons. It's the demons that are happening within your relationship and your partnership that y'all are contributing to. Okay? Yeah. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's almost like there's an unequal contribution happening. But all the fear and all the nervousness is all there in the little pot. But not everybody's taking responsibility for all that fear and that thought and those demons. Not everybody's being like, oh no, that was mine. Oh yeah, she's with me too. Like, no one's taking responsibility, but it's all there. You're gonna have to be able to move forward somehow. Like, you have to figure out who's discern. Yep. So you're able to manifest the connection for you able to push this connection forward. So you're able to recognize all the tools. Because if you're not really knowing what belongs to you. You're not even know what you can shape that energy into elsewhere. Like you don't know how to shape those demons into something positive if you're not even taking responsibility for it in the first place. So this is how you're showing up, or the people in your relationship are showing up. The person or people in your relationship are showing up. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. The Justice in reverse. Cut that shit out. You can see here. Find the clarity. Nine of Swords. The Knight of Swords has that information and will cut the shit. But in order to cut the shit, you're gonna have to find the balance. Like I said, find whose is whose karma is whose. Yeah, whose karma is who. And also with the Justice card, it's talking about because I'm Canadian. It's talking about everybody inputting it equally. Because if you put out certain things, you're going to receive certain things. If you put out the benefits and the intentions, you're going to receive the fruition of it. But if you're not even taking responsibility for doing that work, yourself or the people in your relationship, the person in your relationship, you're not going to be able to bring it to life, to turn it on. You're not going to be able to do that if you don't even use that clarity to discern. Oh, I keep bringing different cards. Yeah, use that clarity to discern. And with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords, it's like all these fears. You'll be able to face your fears. You'll be able to face your fears. You'll be able to take the information that you gather from your battles, from this trials and tribulations of this partnership relationship, to move forward so you can really face those demons. So you can cross that bridge. And once you get to the fear that you have, those demons in the different form that you take, because they're always going to be there in a little bit, because that's your trauma. That's the trauma that you are bringing into relationships, that you can have different relationship with that energy, but it will always kind of sit there in a way, because that's just you sitting with yourself, Either way, you're going to be able to face that in different ways. You're going to be able to face your demons once you carry that information forward, once you take your shit and their shit and separate it and look at it and move forward and be like, oh, you're back, but I know who is who. All right, hopefully that makes sense. All right, so for the work, passion, and community, you have the Nine of Swords here again, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So one of the messages I got when I saw it is like someone's trying to scare you. Someone's really trying to scare you, but you're not taking it. You're like, hell, the fuck no. You're not going to shake me. Like, I got my shit together. I'm communicating what my passions are and my needs are, says Aries. Like, you're not trying to be shook. You got your shit together. All right? You're not, you might not have your shit together, but still, you're not trying to be shook. You're not trying to be scared straight, because, heteropatriarchy. Yeah, because the messages here with the Page of Wands, the messages that these people or person is sending in your workplace community, it's not all the truth. There's half lies. This not, everything's not being told right, Not, someone's not trying to do right by you. And you're like, no, but I already know you're doing it right. I know you, okay? My intuition is telling me, like, no. Because I'm trying to find that stability, and I smell that this is not what I'm looking for. But one of the things that's saying too here with the Nine of Cups is don't get into your feelings. It sucks when people are not really trying to do right by you. But, feel your feelings, but don't get caught up in it, because that might just lead to you feeling a lack of motivation or lack of movement forward. Yeah, with the Page of Cups, it will make you feel, like I said here with the forgiveness card, it's like, can I forgive myself for loving people who've hurt me? Can I forgive myself being connected to people who've done wrong by me, who not had my best interests? It's just this process of forgiveness is happening here. This is a challenge. Like, someone does wrong by you, is not really telling you the truth, not being honest. You fight it off, but then you get in your feelings, and that's where the process of doing that forgiveness and healing forgiving yourself that's coming about. Telling these messages of passion to yourself. Messages of passion, if that makes sense. Message, like, motivation, rather. Messages of motivation, inspiration to yourself. Yeah. The Three of Cups right here. It's just emphasizing someone just trying to drain you of your connections and your partnership and your friendships. Like, someone's trying to make you feel like you're doing it wrong by reacting this way, but you're reacting in a completely horrible, in a completely normal way. And with the Three of Swords here, it just, I mean, this is kind of just emphasizing the message. Like, you're trying to create these ideas, you're trying to connect these emotional connections with other people, so you're able to, you're trying to create, you're trying to manifest, you're trying to build. And, you know, these things are kind of giving away, but with the Three of Swords especially, it's the idea of releasing. And with the Three of Cups here, this idea of releasing too. Releasing these partnerships, these connections, these thoughts, these ideas that are trying to gaslight you, almost make you feel like your reactions aren't normal. You know, release that so you're able to not move towards a path of self-sabotage and self-doubt, but move towards a path of forgiveness. And I'm getting to clarify this one last card. Yeah. And as a result of this forgiveness, you'll be able to communicate a lot more effectively and a lot more within your own mindset. With the Eight of Wands here, this is your energy, Aries. This is your fire energy, that communication, that drivenness, that movement forward. Things are just going to happen quick once you forgive yourself. So, in this context. All right, so for the spirituality, higher purpose, and additional messages, you have the Pendu, which is the Hangman, the Emperor, which is, l'Empereur, which is the Emperor, and Le Poupe, which is the Hierophant. So what your challenge is this month, Aries, is having this different perspective, like I said, around what stability means in your life. Knowing what to do with all those fated synchronicities, fated encounters, coincidences, and synchronicities. And having this change of perspective requires you to sacrifice those things that are not working out, to be able to sacrifice, to be able to forgive yourself, to even move towards the process of forgiving yourself, to know and acknowledge when something is not working out and something is not doing your best good, so you're able to even, it's like if you don't even know, if you're not even acknowledging that someone's not doing right by you, you're not even going to get to the steps of forgiveness because you're not even aware that's the issue. I mean, you are, and it's hurting you, but you're not doing anything about it. And with the Emperor here, that's your energy. This is you, Aries. If you're going to be able to create that, when you know that you have the stability, you have the know-how, you have the means to create, to build the structures within your life that will hold all the ideas, all the passion, all the motivation, all the inspiration, all the resources that you've gathered from your lessons and your experiences, all that. You'll be able to make something of it that is long-lasting, that is worth investing in the long term. And this is going to be done by your hands and by your own shaping things, because this is your energy completely, Aries. And as a result here, with the Hierophant, you'll have from this change of perspective, you'll have a whole other life philosophy that you'll be able to live by, that is centering your desire for stability and structure, that is, your own normal, your normal. Yeah. And with the Moon here, this philosophy something that needs to be integrated in this philosophy with the Moon card is a sense of softness, a sense of gentleness with yourself, a philosophy of forgiveness that's going to be integrated completely within every step. I'm also getting the sense of this philosophy of integrating gratitude for how you show up in the world, what is being brought into your life as a result of the movement that you've created, movement that you've pushed forward. All right, so your overall advice for May 2017 is: my emotions move through cycles, can connect me to my truth. I mean, Center issue. The emotions. Like I said here, the emotions, the emotional processes, the grief, the healing, the grief and the healing, and all the different ways you feel connected to that energy is what is going to lead you to your truth and what stability means for you. So, all right, so that's your reading. This makes sense, resonates, feels good. Just makes you have all these types of epiphanies and shit. Like, hit me up for a personal reading. We can go more into it and more in depth and more deep down and open all the boxes of your trauma and look at it and fold it up in little bows and put it away again. You hit me up for a personal reading and we'll do that together. And I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month, y'all. Every month on my Instagram. And I reblog them on my Tumblr, truthexchange.tumblr.com. My Instagram is @truthexchange4. That shit is lit, so look it up. And thanks for watching. Blessings.